welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana Antoinette. Sorry guys that it's taken so long to get your readings out. All the air sign readings have been kind of late because I'm kind of actually not sorry, because I took some personal time off. I needed to go within and I decided to go on a spiritual pilgrimage, or as close to a pilgrimage as I possibly can during a pandemic. And so I just got back and I'm actually happy that I saved you guys for now, because I'm feeling so clear and I feel like now is the best time to give you guys a reading versus in the energy that I was in before. So let's get into your reading. Oh, and I also vlogged some of the pilgrimage experience. I've been posting a lot of it on Instagram, so if you want to follow me there, you can follow me. A lot of people have been enjoying the pilgrimage experience. My handle on Instagram is @Tawana Antoinette. It's @Tawana Antoinette everywhere, but it's in the description if you want to follow me there. I may post snippets of the pilgrimage on YouTube, but who knows, maybe. Let's get into your reading right now, Aquas. So I pulled your energy. The card surrounding you right now is Visions of Life Beyond Death, and that is card number 44. And the synchronicities have been really heavy in the air sign readings. And I feel like that's because you guys are being heavily guided and protected right now by your spirit guides and just ancestors, angels, the universe, source, whatever you believe in. But I feel like you are being guided right now, and a lot of you are going through a kind of spiritual journey. At least the ones that I'm connecting for, those are the people I'm reading for. So that's good. Let's get into the meaning of this card. Oh, the intuitive message that I'm getting for you, Aquas, is calm down. I don't know what's happening with you right now, but there's something that you need to be calm about. Like, calm down, slow down, think about it, collect yourself, collect your thoughts, and then approach it. Okay. Visions of life beyond death. Sacred vision is awakening within you. You are becoming blessed with the ability to truly see, to see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. What was once considered consequential may soon be found to hold little consequence after all. What was once dismissed as an irritation or irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance. As mundane as something once appeared, it could now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into the being of the universal creator. This is sacred terrain beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way. The more open you are to receiving true vision, the more love you'll feel and recognize within and around you. Something may appear to change form, to be shed, to be lost, or to die, but there's love within it always. This realization doesn't remove the pain of the loss. It does provide a way through which it can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. The vision of love, the truth of all that is, can move us more than anything else possibly can. If you have been wondering about your life path or whether you should take action on a project, or you need inspiration to really move you out of a slump you have fallen into, then this oracle brings you a message of hope. You will receive your vision. You will be graced with a way out of the stagnancy. You will be able to see things differently and more accurately. Any confusion or uncertainty you have felt is going to pass, and you will be left with clear insight. The stories you have been feeding yourself or telling yourself may end up looking different to how they appear now. This may surprise you, but the vision that is coming to you will be more truthful and therefore freeing. It will be worth the shock, surprise, or the moment of embarrassment when you realize you've been operating under a false assurance or deluding yourself about the truth of a situation. Those moments will pass, and they are not something to feel bad about. They signify that you are leaving behind a smaller view for a more expansive one. That is beautiful. All right, so let's get into your tarot. And this is going to be a past, present, future spread. Okay, so I feel like, let's get some clarity. Tell me about this. We have the Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So you and someone had some kind of tiff or falling out. Someone was playing some ego games with you, or you and somebody are in some kind of ego battle. I see someone here coming towards you in the past. I feel like there's an energy around you that's very flighty. So someone possibly who has a pattern of being in and out of your life. So they may have dashed in. I see here that there was some kind of stability, or let's find out more. Tell me about the Four of Wands, please. What is the Four of Wands, please? Okay, so someone wanted a brand new beginning, or they wanted to take a leap of faith into a commitment with someone else. But I see that there is some kind of inconsistencies. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Yeah, there are some inconsistencies with this person. Who this could be you, or it could be the person you're dealing with. Remember, energies can be flipped. But yeah, there's someone around you that wanted to have a brand new beginning and wanted to take a leap of faith on something stable, like creating something stable. And I see here that either someone else, like the person that they're dealing with, is very flighty, and possibly even seeing other people. Yeah, there's an energy here that's very, very flighty and in and out, blah, blah, blah. And they may want this back with someone, or they may have wanted you back, but also they were still the way they are, still in and out, flighty. 1 minute they're hot, next minute they're cold. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please. Thank you. Okay, so there's somebody playing mind games. Somebody in the past was also playing mind games here. This could be you, Aquas, or it could be the person that you're dealing with. So they had very deep feelings, and they knew that they had very deep feelings, but they were deluding themselves and acting like, oh, I don't feel the way that I feel, and watching the other person walk away. So they were willing to choose someone was willing to choose their ego over someone else in the past. In the current energies, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Empress, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the King of Swords. So currently, I feel like someone wants to reach out to someone else with a message or an offer or a gift, or someone wants to give someone something. They want to reach out. They want to reach out to this Empress, I feel like, who's really minding their own business. This could be you, Aquas. Let's find out more about this. Tell me about this page. Okay, so someone wants to talk to you currently, or you want to talk to someone about reciprocating, being equal, being fair, stop breadcrumbing each, like getting out of a stage of lack and getting into a place of you both sharing equally. It could be sharing feelings equally, just getting on the same page in whatever regard you're in, whether it's in a relationship, a situationship, or whatever. But someone wants to reach out to someone else to talk about balancing the scales. Tell me about the Empress. Now this Empress could be you, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. I feel like it's you, but this Empress is kind of not in the space of receiving this energy from this person. It's kind of like they have a block. I feel like this Empress feels like they've gone through entirely too much to deal with things that are beneath them. And I know that it sounds bad, but really and truly, this person, to get into the Empress energy, you must have gone through a lot. You have gone through the energies of all the queens to manifest into this. So really and truly, if this Empress feels like they don't want to deal with bullshit, then they don't have to. They've already been through it. But yeah, somebody wants to reach out to this Empress, and the Empress is like, it's kind of like they're undecided, but they're just being guarded. They're guarding themselves. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles, please. Someone is choosing to commit to their work. They're choosing to work on themselves, their business, their money, their finances. That's what they're choosing to do versus reciprocating with anyone else. They're working on their money. They're working on their work. They're working on manifesting things in the material world. That's what has their focus. Now, Aquas, I feel like that's you. And Spirit is saying here that if you continue to focus on that, you will be heading into a period of success. Some of you also are focusing on creative ventures at this time. You're working on fine-tuning creative projects. Spirit is saying that you're heading on some recognition. People are going to be recognizing what you've done. You're going to have a victory with whatever you're working on. You're gonna have a victory in very soon. Tell me about the King of Swords. Or you're even having victory with something right now that you're working on. Some of you, this is a new small business or something that you just started, and after a period of figuring stuff out, you are just now coming into a phase of being recognized for your work, recognized for what you're building. You're meeting people who can now give you what you're able to give them. In this business, you're partnering up with people that bring equal value to the table. You're getting success. It's a good thing. Tell me about the King of... Ooh. Tell me about the King of Swords. You may need to be extremely logical and direct with others, or you may need to be extremely calculated with decisions that you are making. I see here that Aquas, if you are in a period of having a lot of options, and this could be in your relationship sector or in your work life, if you're having a lot of options, The message is here to get very clear on what you want. Like really think about what you want and focus on that one specific thing. Like don't compartmentalize your energy so that it's fragmented over different areas. Pick something that you, or pick a few things that you want to focus on and focus on those few things, and that's how you'll get your success. Okay, got that message out. What's coming up for you is the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Tower, and the High Priestess. Okay, so you're waiting on something, or someone is waiting on you, being very guarded. A Tower moment is coming for you in the future to shake things up. And Spirit is saying, use your intuition. Okay, let's get clarity. Clarify the Three of Wands. A change is coming up for you in the future, but for some reason I'm not scared. Let's find out more about this. Tell me about the Three of Wands, Spirit. Okay, so coming up in the future, Aquas, I feel like this is a work reading for a lot of you. There's a group of you working on something, and it's going to take time to see the progress. The progress is going to be slow, but it is, trust me, it has potential. It has big potential, and this is where you have the potential to start like your legacy, reap your legacy. If you focus on this specific thing that you have right now, you have an opportunity to create a legacy out of this. Be patient and wait for your ships to come in. Do not watch what anyone else is doing. Do you see how this man is literally focused on his ships? He's not looking over here, he's not looking over there, he's looking directly in front of him. Stay aligned with your path, and what's coming up for you in the future with patience and work is your legacy. 10 of Pentacles, financial abundance, financial stability, work that you enjoy, security for you and your family. So yeah, tell me about this Seven of Wands. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, please. Did I have a flip? No. Okay. So, Seven of Wands clarified by the Emperor. Some of you Aquarians are going to have to be extremely rigid and protective of your... Give me more on this Seven of... I feel like you're just going to have to protect yourself and your space. Coming up, you're going to have to be very aggressive about protecting yourself and your space, because you know what you're working on and everybody may not necessarily understand that. I just feel like you need to guard yourself, guard your energy, guard your space, and you will be stepping into that Emperor energy of taking control over your life, over your destiny, over your business, and kind of being like a solitary figure for you. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands, please. I like this energy. Sometimes when you do travel a path of being the lone wolf, that's when you get the most done. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. King of Pentacles. When you guard yourself, this is what you're setting yourself up for. I just said this. You have to be the lone wolf to be able to reap the things that you want to reap. I'm reading for a specific set of Aquarians right now working on a project or working on something that they're trying to bring into this reality. And it's going to be successful if you are able to separate yourself, if you're able to make sure that you control, plan, control your environment, control your space, guard your energy, protect yourself, protect your ideas. Do not share your ideas with any and anyone. Commit to working on whatever this project is, even if it's isolating, even if it's lonely. Spirit is saying guard yourself, because maybe the thing that you need to manifest right now, you can't manifest it with energies around you. You have to manifest it with you, because what happens is we're manifesting with our minds, or 3D reality, or human minds. That we use our human minds to tap into a higher level of consciousness to create our reality around us. So if you have people who do not resonate with where you are what vibes and frequency you're on and the things that you're trying to manifest, they'll pull you into their vibrations, and then you won't be able to manifest the things that you need to manifest to follow your path and reap all the things that you need to reap. So you're in a very solitary period of manifesting something and working on something, and do it by yourself. Please, I'm stressing this for a reason. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. Something is going to change your finances. You're going to have a shake-up in the re your finances. And tell me more about the Tower, please. Tell me more about the Tower, please. Maybe you'll need to start being extra careful with how you spend your money, or yeah, something is going to happen in the future with your money. You're going to have a shake-up. Yeah, it's almost like you're gonna have some kind of thing happening coming up where you're worried about money. You're kind of worried. I don't know if this is the loss of a job or the loss of a business or whatever, but I see here that there's some kind of shakeup coming where it's gonna affect your money, but it's a good thing. Like, it's not a bad thing. I feel like you'll initially be very scared. Do not be scared. Embrace it. Embrace it, because what happens when the Tower comes in, it's there's too much stagnant energy, and so the universe is shaking stuff up to make you a little bit more uncomfortable, to break down things that didn't have like a solid base to rebuild the new. So it's kind of like, I just see here, you're gonna have some kind of shakeup in your financial sector, and it's going to cause you to be in your head. But don't. The advice here is to start getting curious, start shaking up the energy, getting curious about your passions, getting curious about whatever ideas that you creatively have. Start to get curious about those. And this makes perfect sense, because we're in this period of aligning with our true soul's journeys, or true soul's path and destinies. So this pandemic and this quarantine period is doing nothing but showing us where we're not living up to our most authentic self and path, and we're kind of aligning with that. So this is not surprising at all. What's ending your reading is the High Priestess, so trust your intuition. Tell me more about this High Priestess. Trust your intuition in your work sector. Do the things that make you feel good, not the things that stress you out or whatever. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. And also keep things to yourself. Tell me about the High Priestess. The High Priestess is clarified by the Hermit. Some of you are going to be going through an extremely spiritual time moving forward, and you'll kind of be isolating yourself to trust your intuition, because you recognize that when you're connected to everyone, you're connected to noise, and to find and access truths, you need to isolate to be able to listen to your inner voice, your inner self. So I see that coming up for you, and that's a beautiful energy to be in. That's a very, very beautiful energy to be in. So I love this reading. Let's get some advice for you. Messages for Aquarius. What's the advice for Aquarius? What's the advice for Aquarius, please? Advice for Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius. Advice for Aquas, please. Advice for Aquas. Advice for Aquarius. Come on, advice for Aquarius, please. No advice for Aquarius? One card? Okay, thank you. Why? This is card number 31, which is also broken down to 4. Again, so many 4s in your reading. You are being guided right now. And this is also a very spiritual reading, so I'm not very surprised. Just make sure that you're taking advantage of all the sign symbols and things, synchronicities that you're seeing, because you are definitely being guided. The Aquarians that I'm reading for are definitely going through a spiritual journey or awakening right now. Okay, card number 4. Card number 31, sorry. Broken down to a 4. Why? There's great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Aquarians, remember I told you right now, in order to get success in anyone, in whatever area you're in, I feel like a lot of you have a lot of options and you're looking at different avenues or whatever. And I felt like Spirit was saying, be logical and focused and decisive and cut out all the extras and focus on either 1 or 2. Focus, have a select focus where you're cutting out all of the extras and the confusion. I feel like this is what this message is saying here. Ask yourself why you are in this place and what you truly do want, and then move from there. Why do I want this? When you make a choice, why do I want this? Does this make me happy? Because that's the ultimate decision on where you should go. Go where you are happiest, and then manifest the reality and pull things in from that space of passion and happiness. The relationship message: we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you're being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this, and why did I say that, and spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? Okay, Aquas, that is your reading. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes. Remember to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. And if you want to book a personal reading, the information is at the beginning, end of the video, and in the description. So I will see you next time. Bye.